Welcome to SouFLoTV again, everybody. It's your host of the most. Yes, I'm going to talk about this video. My audience has been waiting, and I have left it waiting for a reason. Okay, I wanted all the hoopla to go by so I could actually say what I wanted to say with clarity. Now, let me set this video up for you. So, I have the footage here, which I'm sure you've seen, where a young black businessman was bombarded at the door of his building, his residence, of his luxury condo. And he was bombarded by a white female who would not let him into the building until he answered her 21 questions about where he was going, what floor, what door, who he was going to visit, did he live there? She wanted to see papers. She wanted to see his key. She wanted to know if he knew the code to get in the building, and he had to recite it to her, and a bunch of other stuff. But I want you to watch this video. Watch the video first. Pay very close attention to the video. What I'm going to say after will resonate with many, will shock some, but that's truth.
I can. Do you live here? I'm sorry. The keypad is right there. You can film me. That's fine. Into my building. Okay.
It's my business, so I need you to get out my way.
Okay, what unit?
I don't need to tell you that information. So excuse me, ma'am.
I'm uncomfortable.
Okay, keep me up. That's your discretion. You're uncomfortable because you're you. I need you to move out my way, please.
No.
Ma'am, please, not touch you.
I'm not touching you.
This was.
I'm not touching you at all.
So I'm going to step in.
I'm not touching you, and I'm not in any way doing anything outside of letting my dog go to the bathroom.
I live here and you're blocking the door.
What unit?
I don't need to tell you that. What unit do you live in?
307.
Okay. Great. I'm on the fourth floor. Excuse me.
No. You don't have a key fob. You are... No.
Ma'am.
If you have that, then okay.
Ma'am, you're not security. You're not the property manager. You're not
No,
Mike
but
Herman.
I live here.
Okay, I live here too. You're not Mike Herman. You're not Rick.
I don't like the fact you have your phone in my face.
Okay, I don't like the fact that you're blocking me before I pay.
All I'm asking is what
But
unit?
I don't need to tell you that information, ma'am.
If you want to come into my building,
It's not your building. You're not the owner. You pay rent.
sir, you walked up on a street.
Yes, I've already buzzed in. I've already
You
used
did
my...
not.
Okay, ma'am, it does not even matter. Can you
Can
get out
you-
my way?
No, can you show me the key
I
fob
don't,
into this
I'm not
building?
showing you anything. In a second, ma'am, I'm about to walk through where I live.
No.
Okay.
Can you show me the key fob into this? No.
Excuse me.
No.
Excuse me.
Are you kidding me?
Call police, whatever you want.
Where are you going? Do you have a key fob that looks like this? You can film all you want. I'm not being rude. I'm not being disrespectful. You walked into a building that I was taking my dog out and pushed your way in. No. Who are you going out to the front floor to see? No, I want to know who you're going to see.
So now you're gonna follow.
I am.
Why?
Because I would like to know who's friends and why you're here.
I live here.
And if you do, then I'd like to meet you because you're a neighbor. And
You gotta start off and get there. I know no difference. I'm going to my house. I'm going to my house. Where I live at. Where I pay.
I would like to introduce myself, Brennan. I would like to introduce myself.
I want to speak with you. Please stop following me. I wouldn't call the cops for harassment. That's my next step. All the way to my door.
As a player,
And you see my keys in the door. That is so that.
as a record, I just want to say hi.
Please, ma'am,
What
have
is
a-
your name?
ma'am,
I'm
you just
not.
no. Have a good night, ma'am. Don't ever do that again. You look pretty stupid on video. Have a nice night. And my name is Mr. Toast. Thank you.
I'm just glad I have my camera out. Because if I didn't have my camera out, I feel that it could have went a totally different way.
Would you believe me if I told you, right, that there are a lot of people who will look you dead in the face and say, let's not make this about race. This is not about race. This is about, this is not about race. This is about your rights to know who's coming into your building. Let me ask you something. You live in a building, right? A high-rise building that has about 150 apartments in it. Who the hell made you in charge of knowing every single individual that lives in your building, or appointed you the person that every person who lives in that building must give information to about yourself before entering the building? So here we have what they call high-rise Becky, and high-rise Becky. A lot of my brothers are saying, she just wanted some black D. It seemed like it. It seemed like she was really trolling for some. She wanted some, right? And in the beginning, it seemed as if it was her playing a kind of a game where it was going to turn into, well, I really like you and let's exchange numbers and do you want to go out sometime? But actually, if you listen closely, what she was doing was she was building a case of entrapment. They are dangerous. She was building a case of entrapment. She knew exactly what she was doing. She was about to get this guy in a lot of trouble. Now, had he not have his camera rolling, you would have heard, because you heard her, you pushed your way into a building that I was walking my dog out of. So she's ready to tell the police when they come that, look, I opened the door, I went to go walk my dog, and this black guy dressed in a black hoodie, remember Trayvon Martin? I don't know if it was rainy that day or whatever, but this young businessman right here had on similar outfit. Only he was not wearing his hoodie over his head, but he was wearing that type of outfit. So he pushed his way in. I was scared. I didn't see him put any codes in to get in the building. I asked him if he did, and that's where she was going with that. She followed him all the way to his damn door. What you just saw in this is exactly what it is that black people have to go through on a daily basis in the USA. Now, check it out. There are a lot of black people, and this is why black people can never get ahead or will always be someone's footstool, because as there are many that will actually join the group to tell you, well, I would have been scared too. I don't know him. I've never seen him in my building before. But the point of the matter is this. She had absolutely no right to do what she did. She was asking for information that did not concern her. The door that she met him at was not the entrance to the building. He had already buzzed himself in through a security door that required a code, right? Now, you know it's crazy. He even mentioned the name of the people that own the building, and that meant nothing to her. Here's why that meant nothing to her. She probably does not know or does not have a close relationship with the people that own that building because she's not a business person. He owns a local business. Understand? So you have real estate people rubbing elbows with restaurateurs and other business individuals, car dealership owners, etc., etc. It's like lawyers hang together. Lawyers hang with judges and everybody else that works in law. Burger flippers hang with burger flippers. I'm not downing any employment line. I'm just saying college students hang with college students. You understand what I'm saying? So she is not any of that. He knew who owned the building. He clearly told her, you're not Rick, so I don't have to give all this information to you. That meant nothing to her. End of the day, what we must remember is this. These people will always see us as it is their duty to keep us in check. Now, controversial as this might be, I'll say this. Even if you are married to, yes, even if you're married to one of them, it's still the same thing. They see you as someone that they are supposed to keep in check, or they have guidelines that you must follow. And if you don't, then you're not civilized human being, and all this long list of other things that you're not or should be, or they can make you into, or they'll call the police on you if you don't, kind of thing. I must say that she was fired from her place of employment after her employees saw what happened in this video. So, High Rise Becky, as she's been called, she was fired from her place of employment. And like my wife just said, the funny part is that she works for a real estate company, or she was employed by a real estate company. Now you can imagine the bias that this female has put into her job, and her employer seeing that right away, realizing and deciding ultimately that this is someone that had ulterior motives, and that could negatively affect their bottom line, which is money at the end of the day. So she had to go. Now, for us black folks, this is much more than money. This is our life. Okay, this is our livelihood. This is what we go through. And I try to tell white people this: you might not be racist, you might not see things in black and white, you might think that we live in a utopia, and if we don't, but still, let's not pay attention to this and to that. That is only because you have never lived, and you can never understand walking in these shoes. Until you are able to wake up every day and live in that skin and that hair texture, you will never understand fully what this is about. Alright? And for those of you watching this, I would like for you to leave your comment in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about this video, what you thought about it in the beginning, what was she trying to accomplish, and as it escalated all the way to the end, what was it that she did wrong, if she did anything wrong, or if he did anything wrong, and what you just leave your whole thoughts in the comment section below. Leave no stones unturned. Don't hold anything back. Say what you have to say, and I'll meet you in the comment section of this video. For my black people out there, man, be vigilant, stay strong, and if you can, it helps to keep a recording device on you at all times. I'm out. Peace.